telling me their salaries just aren't keeping.
I'm setting my savings.
I have to move with my kids.
I'm calling it a war against fentanyl, and they believe it starts right here at the border.
A Minnesota bail fund supported by Kamala Harris.
Free an alleged domestic abuser.
Prosecutors charged him with murder.
You guys think about your questions?
That video was scary, right? This video was created by Jamie Bambrick. I wanted to point that out because in today's video, we are going to talk about how Christians should vote in this political season. Let's talk about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like a biblical perspective or just commentary on social issues, if this is the type of videos you like to watch, welcome, please subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's talk about it. So I wanted to really ask Christians that are voting for Kamala Harris, like I'm honestly asking as a reason why you are voting for Kamala Harris, because on my Facebook page and even sometimes on my Twitter and even sometimes here on YouTube, I get a lot of pushback. I get a lot of pushback because I'm sharing different clips about Trump, the recent endorsement by Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and just different things that has been going on here in society, in our country. And I get a lot of pushback just really pointing out the obvious that, hey, this is what Donald Trump issues are. Yes, he does have his issue. He does have his faults. At the same time, everybody does. Number one, everybody has their faults. No, there's not going to be a perfect person. Again, but I keep asking the question, why this particular candidate, when they have not been voted in? There has been so much lying and cover up that has been happening, and still there is no policies on the candidate's website. If you look on her website right now, there is a page. As soon as you get on her page, KamalaHarris.com, if you get on her page, there is a place for you to donate money to meet with Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. You're donating money to meet them. They said it's included in their stay. If you donate, you get a chance to win, I should say. Point is this: why would you vote for someone that doesn't have any policies? What are you voting for? Are you voting because of the fact that you hate this particular person? You hate the other candidate? I just cannot see it. I personally can't see it. And then again, I'm asking people that are pushing back. They are pushing back. I'm pushing back, I should say. I'm pushing back on people that are arguing with me and asking, like, what are you really voting for? You're literally voting for nothing. You are voting for more of what's going on right now. You're voting for nothing, and you're voting for potentially worse. You are not liking Donald Trump, and you may not like all of his policies, but at the same time, what policy does the other person have? Nothing. So you're voting for nothing. And then you could be potentially voting for even worse than what's going on now. And so why even go that route when you know that Donald Trump has his policies already set up on exactly what he's going to do? You may not agree with maybe most of them. You may not agree with most of them, but at the same time, you know what you're getting. You're not getting lies. You're not getting laughing. You're not getting any type of cover-ups. You are not getting that. When you look on his website, he's telling you, this is what I'm going to do when I get in office. Obviously, he makes mistakes like every other president does. But at the same time, why are we voting for someone that doesn't have any type of policies, and you're still voting for nothing? So you're okay with voting for nothing is my question. And so my whole point of even doing this video is this: even as a Christian, can you look past the fact that you hate Trump and actually let's look at the policies let's actually look at the policies and say, okay, I don't agree with this, I don't agree with that, but he does at least have something then this other person does not. And so I just want to challenge you as that. I just want to challenge you and really push you to really pray about it, because I honestly don't get why is it even an issue? Like, it's so obviously who should be president right now, because the current people that are running this place is not doing a good job, and it ain't Joe Biden and it ain't Kamala Harris. And so at the end of the day, I am a Christian, I'm a Trump supporter, and I vote according to my values. And as of right now, there is a lot of tricky stuff that is happening in the government, and we need to expose it, and we need to talk about it, and we need to honestly sit down and think, okay, what is seriously going on? What I mean by exposing and what I mean by sitting down and talking about it is the fact that actually mentioning that what happened with Joe Biden, why didn't anybody say anything to the country about the current president coming in? Why do you think that was a cover-up? Also, why is the current nominee don't have any policies on the website? These are questions that I have as an American citizen that is frustrated with what is currently going on right now. So what the two people that are running right now, what are they going to do? Another thing that I wanted to mention too is the fact that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. also was trying to get in contact with Kamala Harris and was not able to get in contact with her because he himself had problems that he wants to solve here in America, and he wants better for this country just like I do. And so the reason, and he said this in his speech, because of that, he went and spoke with Donald Trump. And again, they don't have a lot of policies that they agree with, but there are three things that they do agree with. They agree with saving the children, they agree with making America healthy again, and they agree with stopping World War III. And so that is why, and even in his speech, he even says that is why he is endorsing Donald Trump and is helping him or being part of the whole cabinet. And so I agree. I am so glad that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is realizing exactly what has been happening with America and the fact that we are heading down fast to the ground. We are heading down fast to the ground, and what is happening or what are plans in place to be able to save us. And so I want to read to you what he said on Twitter that I thought was just excellent, and I just wanted to share this with you guys. So he said this: what MAGA really means. The phrase has troubled liberals who think it is a call for a return to an America before civil rights, gay rights, and women's rights. But I have a more generous interpretation, one that is truer to my experience of Donald Trump as he is today. Make America Great Again recalls a nation brimming with vitality, with a can-do spirit, with hope and a belief in itself. It was an America that was beginning to confront its darker shadows, could acknowledge the injustice in its past and present, yet at the same time could celebrate its successes. It was a nation of broad prosperity, the world's most vibrant middle class, and an idealistic belief, though not consistently applied in freedom, justice, and democracy. It was a nation that led the world in innovation, productivity, and technology, and it was the healthiest country in the world. I have talked to many Trump supporters. I have talked with his inner circle. I have talked to the man himself. This is the America they want to restore. And I 1000% agree, because you see that in his policies on his websites, and you see that Donald Trump is caring and giving these families a voice. You see that Donald Trump is pointing out the high the gas price, the high food prices. You see that Donald Trump is caring for the everyday person. He is going out to the Bronx. He is going out to different parts of not just New York, but in North Carolina and Pennsylvania and of the country. He is meeting the everyday person and is having these tough interviews with people that don't like him. So again, yes, he has his faults, but at the same time, he wants to make America great again. And again, we need to stop ignoring the fact that there are some questionable things that are happening at the government that we need to expose and talk about. And that's what I mean when I say that. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, let's talk about it in the comment section below. Like I said, yes, I understand that there is evil that is happening in the government, but I do understand that any type of policy or even a candidate is not the answer to the evilness that's happening. What I do know and what I do recognize is God is the answer. If you agree with me, type amen. Let's talk about it again in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and tune into my next video. God bless.